Good morning, YouTube. And good morning, Facebook. Wherever you are, I hope that you are well. I am Sheila Maria. It's absolutely wonderful to be with you. And I'm jumping on today to talk to you about a topic that I don't think many healing practitioners talk about. And this is the uses of etheric crystals. So, etheric crystals exist, as the title suggests, within the ether. And there are different energy crystals in different realms. So the ones that most heal with are etheric versions of the crystals that can be found on Earth, such as rose quartz, amethyst, tiger's eye, and all of those beautiful stones. But what you may not know is that there are etheric crystals in the elemental realm that are used by the fairies and are used by the divas. There are also what we call angelic crystals that, you've guessed it, are used by the angels in activations. And then we have galactic crystals as well. Now, the wonderful thing about working with energy crystals, number one, is that you don't have to spend lots of money. And number two, you can program the crystals to change from one sort to another when a certain effect or a certain outcome has been achieved. Now, what you may not know is how an etheric crystal can help you or your loved ones or your clients with the day-to-day issues that you're having right now. So I'm going to keep going. I don't think we've got anybody on Facebook at the minute. If you're there, let me know. So if you're having issues with your emotions, then there are some beautiful angelic etheric crystals that you can use. If you are having problems with manifestation or money, there are very, very powerful elemental energy crystals that can be used, which can assist with faster manifestation of energy onto the earth plane. And the crystals that you would select depend upon the template of your soul. So for me, the crystals that work best for me are either angelic or galactic crystals. For other people, if their energy is more earthly, then they are going to get much better effects by using the etheric variations of actual physical crystals that we have here. So for example, there's a carnelian here, so you could opt for, you know, the energetic version of that. And if you are what we would call an elemental type soul, then you would definitely be working with some of the energy crystals that the Divics and the elemental realms work with. And of course, it's knowing what these crystals are, and it's knowing where to place them. And I always say that the aura is much more complex than people realize. So within your aura, of course, you've got 7 layers, but you've also got many different auric settings that affect our energy levels and what comes in on our path day to day. So you've got relationship settings, you've got psychic settings, you've got money and wealth settings, you've got angelic settings that govern how connected or how aware of the angels you can be. You've got settings for weight loss. You've got settings for sleep. You've got settings for career, and all of these settings can be accelerated by the use of energy crystals. So for the moment, what I am using energy crystals to stabilize my daughter, and I am actually using angelic and elemental energy crystals, and I wouldn't find them on Earth. I just wouldn't be able to go into any crystal shop and find them because they're not of Earth. But what they do is once they're placed within the aura, and once you have given them direction, you don't need to keep healing that person. The healing is continuous until a certain level of awareness is reached. So I can tell you how I have seen etheric energy crystals help just in my own life recently. So recently, the energy crystals calmed my child. They also neutralized some of the attachments which are very attracted to her. And the energy crystals are also working with her on a soul level, helping her to trust the people around her. And I've also got energy crystals which are actually helping her to eat. And oh my God, is she eating at this point? So I cannot stress enough how powerful they are. The amount of healing that my daughter would need if I wasn't working in this way would mean I couldn't function myself. But once my guides have actually placed these elemental crystals within my daughter's aura, I don't have to do anything. It's beautifully easy, and I know that she's getting the healing that she needs. So energy crystals are brilliant because what you can do is you can cue them so that when one part of the healing is complete, the crystals interchange and then the healing goes to the next level. And I'm actually going to call this monatomic healing, which is basically healing at the oversoul level down through all the different fractals of our cells that we have. And these monatomic crystals, what they do is they heal multiple unfolding lifetimes that are having a domino effect on this life. So you're working out of time, you're working in an infinite way, and you're working on healing the whole consciousness wherever it is fractured or wherever it is damaged. And it is a really magical, effective way to give help to someone that you love or that you care for. And it's also a brilliant method of assisting your clients in a very profound way as well. So I have at last been given permission by my guide Spirit, and yes, that is his name, to attune a handful of people to working with spirit crystals. And literally, they are spirit crystals. So this class is taking place on Saturday, the 21st of May. It's going to include a full spirit crystal attunement, which is to my guide for this topic alone. And it's going to include full instruction. It's a 4-hour class, so it's nearly a whole day. You don't actually have to be live to take this class. Alive is always good. But you can watch this class and receive the attunement remotely. And there is a full PDF that you will receive about the elemental crystals, the galactic crystals, and the angelic crystals that you can use for your loved one, your teenagers, your parents, your pets, or your clients as well. So if you are a psychic or a healer, or you're just somebody that has someone around you that you know you need to help, but maybe they're not open to receiving direct healing, energy crystals cut out all of the time, all of the effort, and they magnify the intentions that you program them with. And because you're working with the type of soul that your loved one is, so my daughter is an elemental soul, what you're doing is you're working with the resonance that is naturally there, despite whatever issues are presenting themselves right now. So I have put details about this wonderful class just below. Go check it out. I invite you to join me. For now, I'm going to wish you a wonderful weekend. Lots of love, YouTube. I'm sure we shall meet each other again soon. Hi, Grace. I'm going over to Facebook now.